Crystal Robbery by Chris Parker, illustrated by Bill Ledger. In the story, Jin has the power to fly. He can go as high as a rocket. Miss Linen, Ben, Slink. Miss Linen was showing the class a new cape. It was designed to protect them from the cold. "Can I have a volunteer, please?" Miss Linen said. Jin put his hand up. "Pick me!" Miss Linen handed Jin the cape. Then she picked up a jar of crystals. "These are powerful ice crystals," she said. "Watch." Miss Linen tipped some of the crystals onto the cape. Soon it was covered with a sheet of ice. "I'm not cold," said Jin. Just then there was a strange sucking noise. The jar of ice crystals shot out of Miss Linen's hands towards the windows in the roof. "My ice crystals!" cried Miss Linen. "Someone's stealing them. We must get them back. The thief could use them to freeze the city." Jin looked up to see a pair of rabbit ears. Miss Linen frowned. "That's a bunny wunny," she said. Jin gasped. The bunny wunnies belong to Ray Ranter, arch enemy of Hero Academy. "Don't worry," said Jin. "I'll get the crystals back." He took off, but the bunny wunny slammed the window and nailed it shut. "I'll have to go the long way around," Jin said. "I'll come with you," said Ben. Jin and Ben ran out of the classroom. "Come on, Slink," said Jim as they charged down the stairs. "We've got a bunny wunny to catch." When they got outside, Ben said, "Do you think the bunny wunny is still on the roof?" "I don't know. I'll check," Jin replied. But first, Jin, Ben, and Slink spun into their superhero costumes. Swoop! Combat Cat! Sprint! Swoop flew up. "No bunny wunny here," he shouted. Then he spotted something. "Wait, it's climbing down the drain pipe." Swoop peered down at the bunny wunny. "It's heading for that van," he shouted. "Stop it!" The bunny clung onto the back of the van. Sprint shot after it. Swoop and Combat Cat followed Sprint out into the streets of Lexus City. The heroes chased the van out of the city, over the bridge to a huge metal shed. "It's locked," said Sprint. "How will we get in? Allow me." Ray Ranter was inside the shed, clutching the jar of ice crystals. He had a jetpack strapped to his back. "You can't escape," yelled Swoop. "You're wrong about that," Ranter replied. Ranter switched on his jetpack and zoomed into the sky. Ray Ranter flew up to the huge cloud. He sprinkled the crystals over it. A thick snowstorm began to fall. "I love snow," Ranter chuckled. "So white and clean." Swoop pulled Miss Linen's cape around himself. He flew up into the cloud. When Ranter saw Swoop, he got a shock and dropped the jar of ice crystals. "No!" Ranter replied. Swoop zoomed down. He managed to grab the jar just in time. "Phew!" he said. "Now let's get these crystals back to school." As Swoop, Sprint, and Combat Cat hurried into school, some of the ice crystals spilled out. They made a sheet of ice. Swoop, Sprint, and Combat Cat slid along the ice and landed in a heap next to Miss Linen. my ice crystals, she said. Well done. Retell the story.